Tuesday, August 12th. Welcome to MarketVerse, where we're simplifying investing with AI agents. Today, I'm going to cover the macros, the markets, and everything else. Starting with the fear greed index. You see here, it's 58, it's increasing. We were expecting some big news today, and I'll be talking about that. CPI, Consumer Price Index. It's one of the biggest gauge of inflation. As you know, inflation is increasing crazily. So today, that data came out, and I'll talk more about it. But before that, we see the markets reacted better. On the geopolitical front, there's been a lot of things going on, including the BRICS thing. US is trying to have fight with a lot of different other countries, and there's been a big block that's been forming called BRICS, and they have started introducing their own currency. Overall, initially, the markets were a little bit down, but they are getting better. And I'll talk about it, what to watch. I'll cover the CPI, and there's this commodity insight briefing for Latin America global markets, but we're going to focus on CPI. And then you go to MarketVerse. Under MarketVerse, I'm going to cover the CPI. As you know, under market macro trends, you get to see everything, including the markets, including how the markets are going up. You see the volatility has gone down today. You see all the rest of the stuff, but I am interested in inflation. Inflation here, if you're able to see May, June, July, and this is going to be hard. So the July data, April, May, July. July rose a little bit. So what I'm going to use Iris to tell me, search the web and provide me the CPI latest data. And Iris is able to answer everything. It just came out today. The CPI rose almost 0.2%. Its annual inflation rate 2.7%. That's kind of what we expected, or the markets were expecting. You have the core CPI per month is only 0.3%. Annually 3.1%. It's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. How CPI will impact the markets and sectors. So here I'm trying to find out how the broader markets are gonna. And you see here, she saw Agent Oracle is our opportunity and guy. Equity markets, fixed income markets, commodity. There's been a bearish trend for this, neutral for gold. So with Iris, you get to experience any major event that happens and how that's gonna impact the broader markets, so that you can adjust your portfolios accordingly, right? Technology, real estate, and everything. And let's go out and see the markets, what's trending. So MarketVerse does provide you everything, like for Profit Navigator to snapshot to macros to the markets overview. You cover the index funds, you cover the stocks, which stocks are trending. Of course, NVDA, AMD has been up. There's been a lot of other names here, but today we are covering the stock, which is Village Farms, right? So let's check Village Farm, and I'm gonna open this. You see the Village Farm that has gone almost 13% up, and our report does indicate how it's going to impact. So subscribe to our newsletter. You'll be able to get the latest and greatest on what major events happen. Micron, what major events happen. There's any upgrade, downgrades, price target increases or decreases, and you'll be able to get this all in your inbox every day in the morning. So I'm just going to cover the CPI. Markets are going to be stable this week probably, unless there's a PPI is coming up in 2 days probably. And then there's one more thing which is coming, is the consumer spending, I think. So we have CPI, PPI, and we will have the consumer sentiment index. That's coming as well. And this week is important in terms of macros and how the broader market is going to get impacted. But for now, we are at the top. Markets cannot grow really crazy. So next few weeks are going to be seeing how the markets react to these reports and geopolitical things, but there's nothing that is going to go crazy in terms of markets going up. So stay tuned for tomorrow, as I'm covering every day what's coming and where to invest and all of that stuff, of course, with a disclaimer.